Welcome back to my channel. Techno Trend Zone. A bigger sensor, enhanced autofocus, and groundbreaking features. Nikon Zfc 2 rumors are heating up, and you won't want to miss a single detail. If you're passionate about photography, videography, and the latest in mirrorless camera innovation, this video is for you. Nikon appears to be preparing a worthy successor to the beloved Zfc, bringing notable improvements that cater to both professional photographers and content creators. Before we dive into all the latest updates, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell to stay updated on the newest tech and camera news. The original Nikon Zfc won over photographers with its stunning retro-inspired design, paying homage to the iconic FM2 film camera while integrating modern imaging technology. But in 2025, Nikon seems ready to elevate this vintage meets modern concept to new heights. According to reliable industry sources, the Nikon Zfc 2 is expected to launch in mid to late 2025, aligning with Nikon's typical product refresh cycle. This time, however, we are looking at more than just a minor refresh. Nikon seems to be taking user feedback seriously and is implementing key upgrades to make this camera a true game changer. Major sensor and processor upgrades. One of the most exciting updates centers around the sensor. The original Zfc featured a 20.9 megapixel DX format CMOS sensor, but reports suggest that the Zfc 2 will sport a 24.5 megapixel DX format CMOS sensor. This enhancement promises superior image quality, improved detail retention, and better low-light performance. But the sensor upgrade is just the beginning. The Nikon Zfc 2 is rumored to be powered by Nikon's latest APS-C image processor, a significant jump from the APS-C found in its predecessor. This means faster image processing, better dynamic range, and enhanced color accuracy. It also suggests significant improvements in noise reduction at higher ISO settings, which could be game-changing for low-light shooters. Enhanced autofocus and ISO range. Autofocus is another area where Nikon seems to be making substantial improvements. The original Zfc had a 209-point hybrid AF system, which was capable but not quite on par with Nikon's higher-end models. The Zfc 2 is rumored to feature an upgraded 273-point autofocus system with enhanced subject detection, better face and eye tracking, and improved performance in fast-action scenarios. This is a huge win for portrait photographers and street photographers who rely on quick, accurate focusing. Additionally, the ISO range is expected to improve. While the first Zfc had an ISO range of 100 to 51,200, the Zfc 2 is expected to push those boundaries even further, allowing for cleaner images in extreme low-light conditions. This is particularly exciting for astrophotographers and those shooting in challenging lighting environments. The biggest addition: in-body image stabilization. One of the biggest complaints about the original Zfc was the lack of in-body image stabilization, which made handheld shooting a challenge in certain conditions. That appears to be changing with the Zfc 2, as sources strongly suggest it will include a 5-axis IBIS system. This will dramatically improve handheld shooting, reduce motion blur, and make the camera a more versatile option for both photography and video. 4K 60 FPS video, 10-bit recording, and more. Nikon is not just focusing on still photography. The Zfc 2 is shaping up to be an excellent tool for video creators. While the original model supported 4K at 30 frames per second, the Zfc 2 is rumored to support 4K at 60 frames per second with full sensor readout. Additionally, reports suggest that Nikon will introduce 10-bit internal recording with N-Log and HLG support, providing videographers with better dynamic range and more flexibility in post-production. Another key upgrade is expected in the electronic viewfinder, with a higher refresh rate and improved brightness, making it easier to track moving subjects in real time. The LCD screen is also rumored to be receiving a bump in resolution, increasing from 1.04 million dots to 1.3 million dots, ensuring sharper visuals for vlogging and live monitoring. Retro design with modern enhancements. One of the biggest draws of the Nikon Zfc series is its classic film-inspired design. Nikon is expected to maintain this aesthetic while making slight ergonomic improvements. To accommodate the new IBIS system, the body may be slightly larger, but this will also result in better weather sealing, allowing photographers to shoot in more challenging conditions. Additionally, Nikon may expand its color options. The first Zfc had limited edition colors like amber brown, coral pink, mint green, and sand beige. But the Zfc 2 may introduce these as standard options at launch. Connectivity, battery life, and AI features. Nikon is also rumored to be enhancing connectivity. The Zfc is expected to feature Wi-Fi 6 and Bluetooth 5.2, ensuring faster file transfers and more reliable smartphone control via Nikon SnapBridge app. There's also speculation that Nikon will add a headphone jack, a welcome addition for video creators who need real-time audio monitoring. Battery life is another area of improvement. The original Zfc provided around 300 shots per charge, but thanks to a more efficient processor and potentially a larger battery, the Zfc2 is rumored to push this closer to 400 shots per charge. AI-powered features are also expected to make their way into the Zfc2. These could include scene detection, automatic exposure adjustments, and AI-driven autofocus improvements, making the camera more intuitive for beginners transitioning from smartphone photography. Price and final thoughts. With all these enhancements, many are wondering about the price. Early estimates suggest that Nikon will aim to keep it around $1,000 for the body only, with kit lens bundles priced between $1,200 to $1,300. If accurate, this price point would make the Zfc2 an extremely competitive option in the mirrorless camera market. In conclusion, if these rumors hold true, the Nikon Zfc2 is shaping up to be one of the most exciting mirrorless camera releases of 2025. With significant improvements in sensor technology, autofocus, IBIS, video capabilities, and AI-powered features, it looks like Nikon has taken user feedback seriously. Whether you're a street photographer, vlogger, or travel creator, this camera could be a game-changer. Are you excited about the Nikon Zfc2? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more updates on the latest camera tech. Thanks for watching Techno Trend Zone.